What up, 33? Tell me something good.
Everybody, they tell me life don't come with no menu, so we're going to take it a day at a time.
Man, about time you got here, man. Light your cigar, do whatever you got to do. Get comfortable so we can get this game going.
Oh, shit, what do you need to come out?
Man, just hold your man. That's all you got to do. Play some defense.
Man, too late, man. Domino, game.
Good days, great nights. Good days, great nights. Ooh, oh, oh. Pick your favorite cigar. Some cognac.
Well. We back again. I'd like to thank y'all for tuning into the Good Days GreatNights podcast. I tell y'all that's all the time. Anytime I get to break bread with my people, it's always a special one. This one going to be even special. Let it breathe for a minute. I go by Cool Breeze Al. You know me in the cigar world, they call me 33. Alicia and Erison's father or daddy. Depending on what demographic, how you get down. Your auntie's favorite podcast host. She getting ready to make that potato salad in a couple months. I'm coming through there to get that. Your uncle's favorite nephew. It's okay. You can laugh. Second to coming, Gerald Levert. Mr. Will Spin Your Mama from a half to a whole on some two-step type stuff. And the host of the Good Days GreatNights podcast for sure. And we season 4. So if I'm going to do season 4, I got to drop it with some heat. So we're gonna call them. We might say some role models, some sister role models. depending on what day you want to look at it and how you want to look at role models. So, man, I thank y'all. First off, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm gonna give y'all flowers early. Just something that I seen and I always thought was dope. Just seeing it as it was popping up and going. So it's an honor to have y'all here. So I appreciate that.
Oh, wow.
We do this thing a little different. A lot of times they may have heard that, it's some honey somewhere,
Hello.
and 3 bandits and, some family ties, kind of go to each other about everything, leaning on each other. Spoiler alerts, they might have heard about the spoiler alerts. They might have heard people popping their ish one time on Apple or Spotify or wherever you listen to it at the time. But they don't really know you. Know you as a parent. Kids know you. Favorite aunties and everything else. So we do it in the sense of a road trip. So I don't care who want to pick the place, but right now it finally warmed up today, so we can go anywhere we want to right now. Jump in the car. Where y'all want to go?
Where you thinking?
We're a little closer to that thing.
South? We got it.
Where you want to go?
America. You want to be in America?
No, I don't want to be
It's
in
a
America.
road trip.
No, that's fine. You want to go? We can go out the country.
True.
Where you want to go?
Nah, we're going to stay in the country.
She want to
for
drive
the
across
road
the
trip.
ocean.
All right, listen. We can.
Shut your mouth.
Moneybag, y'all had that car on the video.
Okay.
Where we want to go? Let's think.
What about Barbados?
Yeah, if we going out the country, Barbados is cool.
Okay, so check this out then. We get to Barbados.
Yeah.
You jump in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
We got to get to the house. Your people know you. You got your people with you.
Yeah.
I got my folks with. They don't know you. 5 songs. What you what you gonna do?
Yeah, I practice. You want to go first? You want to go first?
No, you go first.
Just come a little closer to the joint. You can take it
All
out
right.
the stand if you want to and hold it.
Sarah Smile.
Sarah Smile.
After 7.
Oh, the remake.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is gonna get good.
Yeah. Over It, Summer Walker. Yeah. Don't Stress by Nipsey. Dangerously in Love by Beyonce. And the last one I had a little bit of trouble with. So I'm going to go with What More Can I Say by Jay-Z. Yeah.
What more can I say? Okay.
What you got, Nene?
Sarah,
I'm not gonna play with
hold on.
y'all.
Sarah Smile. Don't Stress. Dangerously in Love, Beyonce. Jay-Z, What More Can I Say? And what was the other one?
Over It.
Over It.
Yeah, I should have said that one first.
I hate you right now.
I know I'm just, no, I was a real fangirl when that album came out. So
Okay.
Yeah.
So, do me a favor. Introduce yourself one time.
I'm Ciara.
Come on now, pop it like you mean it.
Am Ciara. I'm Ciara.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
I don't know what more y'all want to know.
Okay. We're
gonna get into it.
We'll get into it. All right. You up to bat.
I'm not about to play with y'all
Come
because I
on.
watched this show, so I got my list on my phone.
Let me see this. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Come on, talk to me. Let me hear it.
Al is a thief.
Yeah.
Okay, so my first song, and this is just because this is my favorite song ever, so I'm always gonna put this on the list.
Okay.
Pretty Brown Eyes or
Hey.
Breaking My Heart in Condition.
Come on.
Just because I'm in a kind of lusty, lovey-dovey, honeymoony mood right now. 4 in the morning, Nipsey.
Hey.
Best friend song, Rozzy.
I ain't never heard that.
It's some Caucasian shit.
It's so cute.
Since Al took my phone, I got Crazy Story remix, Vine and Dirt,
Yeah.
cause
Talk
that's
our
just
shit.
always that song gonna always get me there. It's always
Period.
gonna get me ready to kick it. And
One more.
since you took my phone, and I
Okay.
can't remember what I picked for my last one. Let's see.
Come on now. I know you got one more. You do this on the regular.
I'm gonna go a song for Mama. I know this ain't really a road trippy thing.
But this, your
But-
your mama.
My mama really been my dog here lately.
Okay.
And I feel like if I was in Barbados right now, I might have took her with me.
On
And
some,
so
on some kick.
yeah, she been my dog a little bit lately, which ain't normal.
Okay.
But
So, Mint Condition, Breaking My Heart. 4 in the morning nip. Best fan by
Rozzy,
Rozzy. Crazy Story. Vine
Dirt.
and Dirt. Song for Mama. And
She
then,
gonna watch this. Hey girl.
And then, do me a favor, pop yourself. Introduce yourself.
My name is Shawnee McLovin,
Okay.
and I don't know what else you want me to say.
Okay,
You know me, I don't need no introduction and shit.
Okay.
Talk your shit. Talk your shit.
Okay, so in the sense of what we're doing here, we'll say right now, D'Angelo, Higher, off the Brown Sugar album.
Okay.
On some like, let me take you there type stuff. We'll say Troop, All I Do Is Think of You, on some R&B flavor. Drill Avert, we gotta have Drill, so
Do we?
we got to have Gerald, so we'll say 4 Seasons. On some that's on just on the group type deal. And I'm feeling kind of Drake-ish right now. I think it's like All Love or something like that off that Certified Lover Boy joint with him and Jay-Z song. But I like the version without Jay-Z on it at the end because he tell her she gonna need him. So I thought that was kind of player. And last but not least, heavy in the rotation is probably I've been playing King George. Can't stay too long on some TikTok, but TikTok made me do it. But on some real R&B, he got that fever for the flavor.
Okay.
So with that, when you look at music, we kind of tie it together. I tell everybody all the time, your songs kind of tell you how to talk to people. So if I was talking Ciara and Sarah Smile come on, I know the breakdown is important. You know what I'm saying? The fact that they took the time to remake it. So when you dealing with me, got to be kind of gentle. If I was looking at, in the sense of Breaking My Heart, I know that's summertime cookouts. That's the vibe. So when I come at you, I got to have that kind of feeling the way I come at you. So I use music as a cheat code on how to interact with people. If they country music, I know I can't come at them on some rock and roll stuff. If they hip hop, I got to be able to have some hip hop with them. How I've been the corners with it. 24 hours in a day. What does that look like? Either one, both, it don't matter. What's 24 hours look like? Just regular Douglas stuff. Talk to me.
The only thing that's a constant in my day is that I'm gonna drop my kids off at school and pick them up.
That's it.
Other than that, my day is just it's up in the air. Like I'm not really
Not a planner.
no. I mean, I like to plan. When it comes to potting, and stuff like that. The work stuff, I'm a planner.
Yeah.
But as far as just like life, I kind of just whatever happens.
Yeah.
Sort of deal.
I got you.
That is you.
What about you?
I either overdo it or I don't do anything at all. There's no medium with me. Like, either you're going to do too much
Yeah.
or not enough.
And so then what does that look like as far as like those moments where you like by yourself? Do you get those moments since y'all don't plan, or is every day, is like every moment your moment?
Well, when I drop, like she said, the one thing that's consistent is dropping the kids out of school and picking them up. And I'm going to forget a couple sometimes. That's okay. Whatever. But I'm going to get to it when I get home and see.
I mean, well.
Now, where is he at?
Wait a minute. But it's okay. But other than that, I definitely have to get my alone time. I'm an only child.
What does that alone time look like?
Just me by myself, quiet. I'll turn the TV off. I'll put my phone down. And I'll just be chilling. Yeah, I'll just zone out for a little bit. I have to have that at least once a day.
Everybody in the house kind of know, like, just leave me alone, leave me be.
I usually get time to myself in the house right now. But if they're there, I have 6 kids in the house, so I can never, be like, all right, it's time for my alone. Like, that's not happening. Like, I have to take it.
Right.
So it might be after they go to sleep or whatever, but I'm going to have some alone time, some quiet time.
That's dope. What about you?
My alone time is usually while my kids are at school.
Yeah.
I work at night, so during the day while they're at school, it's kind of when I take my time to handle my business or just chill, catch up on my shows,
Talk to the church.
top it up on Clubhouse.
Shout out to
You
church.
know.
Shout out to church.
So that's usually my time. I don't really have to fight for that because they all go to school. They go to the same school, drop them off same time, pick them up same time. So that is very much a blessing.
At least you ain't got no big gap. I got a 10-year gap. So you ain't got no big gap.
No, my youngest is 7, and or he'll be 7, and my oldest will be 13 this year.
What's up, man?
So
You got a tribe over there.
Yeah. My situation's a little bit more unique. So
We blended.
Yeah. But yeah. So
Ain't nothing like a blended family.
yeah.
It all works itself out. I think that's dope when you blend them together.
Yeah.
So when you look at that and say you get your time and everything and moving and grooving in life with podding, with being your own person, when your kids look at you, do you think they see you as a dreamer? Do you think they see you as a person that's like what's your hopes that how your kids view you? I guess is my question. How would you hope
a
they?
little bit of both.
Okay.
Yeah, I think a little bit of both. I share the things that I want to do with my kids, and
Yes,
I
ma'am.
share the things that I'm doing with my kids. So I think they see me as a doer and a dreamer. Like, she gonna get to it, but right now she has to do this.
Yes, ma'am.
So I think that's how my kids view me.
Okay. What you think?
I think my kids, kind of the same. I mean, they know, even if they don't know the day to day or whatever, like they know, like, oh, she can make shit happen. Yeah. Like, so.
Ain't no Santa Claus, it's me. I'm doing
Yeah,
this.
hello. Santa who?
Okay.
Santa Mama. So I think they know, but they also do know, like, she wants to do this and wants to do that. But I'm Ciara and I are very similar.
Yeah.
In a lot of things. We different.
But
But we
similar.
are very similar and stuff like that.
Very
Like,
strange.
we make sure, like, our sons are best friends,
That's dope.
and they I feel like they know. Like, I feel like we grew up in a time where parents kind of, I don't want to say sugarcoated, but they weren't I don't feel like our parents were as real with us as we are with.
You like that with your kids, like
Oh yeah,
Listen.
listen. I'll be telling, hey, do y'all want to be homeless? Like, it
Yeah.
might sound extreme, but like,
No, that's real,
this is
though.
the real shit. Like, listen, like, if we don't do this and this and that, if I don't get to go to work, if I can't pay these bills, if I can't blah, 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 like, this is what's going to happen. Like, this ain't Disney Channel.
They
Yeah.
definitely get it.
Yeah.
Our kids get it.
Did it take a while for them to get it, or did you kind of like the way you was putting it down? They just caught it.
Not mine. Listen, let me tell you something. I'm
Very
gonna tell the
intentional.
truth.
Very intentional with what I'm telling you.
So look with that though. You think that's basically a lesson learned from like seeing your mom, dad parent them how they was doing it, kind of putting a sprinkle on it, or do you just think it just works better in this time?
I don't know. I think that I don't know. My mom didn't sugarcoat much for me either. She
Okay.
was very black and white, and I feel like I kind of took that from her. I'm very straight to the point. I said what I said. This is what it is.
Right.
So I don't know.
My mom was like that about when it came to like discipline and stuff. But I feel like I feel like my mom is still even kind of old school. Like my mom is still kind of like, well, don't say this in front of me or don't do that in front of me. And I'm like,
Still to the day?
I'm like, girl, I'm
gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. My dad, I don't drink in front of my pops like that.
see.
I still put it in the cup and put a lid on it.
The thing with my mom
I'm
is she'll do
stumbling
that
in the
shit
door.
with us though.
Yeah.
Like she'll do. My mom will drink and with us and like she'll do that, but then she don't want me to say hell.
Yeah.
Like girl,
Yeah, my
Yeah.
dad is that. My mom, I don't do it in front of, like, you know what I'm saying? Like both my moms, my bonus and my real, you know, I don't
Hey,
do it like I
Please,
do it.
are we friends or not?
I'm stumbling in the
Oh,
door.
they tell me quick. I was never designed to be your friend.
My mama, she think we
Listen.
girls.
Besties
Yeah.
for the rest of you.
Yeah, but maybe that's a woman
daughter.
woman daughter
Yeah.
thing because
Yeah.
I love my daughter. That's my dog.
Yeah,
So it might be that.
maybe that's what it is. Because like I said, with my people, I still be on some like. He had to tell me, it's all right. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I remember my cousin came in town one time. He's like, "Cuz, you trying to drink?" I said, "Where?" Not in the Deacon house.
But see, you church kid too. Though.
yeah,
That's
that's
different.
No.
different.
Listen.
We was secular living.
He got that. He got that later.
Oh,
As I'm
okay.
coming out of, you know what I'm saying, school and all of that. He got that later. But it's just that's his house, his rules, you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "Nah, y'all cool. Just don't get too crazy." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah, my daddy was checking to see like different liquors that was kind of like new over here in America. Like, have you tried that yet?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, was it?
So
No stuff. Okay.
yeah.
So
when we got to Colorado, when was that? When we go? 2020.
2020.
2020. We got to Colorado. He's like, let me know when y'all ready to go to the dispensary. I'm like, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
We was out to eat. He like, what y'all drinking? So,
yeah. So yeah.
My dad is like, well, not now. He just turned 60 now.
I seen that.
When we was younger though, he be, y'all trying to go to the club? I'm like, all right, man.
Listen.
Oh, he needed a
Not with
wingman.
you.
He needed a wingman.
Not me.
Oh, okay. You're a hater. All right, you got it. So when you look at that and like teaching them like how to dream and see and all those things, when you look at Kansas City as a whole, and then jumping into the whole podcast world, if you could tell them a little bit about the pod in the sense of how it started, why it started, how y'all put y'all pieces together and all of that, and what y'all came up with as far as like the things y'all wanted to talk about and what made it that. Like my show is a guest based show. Y'all show y'all one man band and staying together by us. You know what I'm saying? Whether somebody come on here or not, we still can press record. I can do that, but I like having my people. So what made y'all come with y'all's? And Papa, give me a little name. Drop a little name on it one time. I'm waiting on y'all to say it just so I can get hype. Come on, man. The podcast name.
Honey Trap Podcast.
Okay, all right. Let me help y'all out.
The as far back as I can remember, I feel like me and Shawnee would just sit on the phone, talk shit, call people on 3-way, talk shit to them. They be like, "You niggas are fucking funny." Like, you know, people would just suggest that we do it. Shawnee listens to podcasts, like that is her thing. She was listening to podcasts, like we could do this shit. And I'm like, you think we could do it? It's like, yeah, we could do it. I'm like, all right, let's do it. So that's just what it boiled down to. We felt like we had stuff to talk about. We kept up with current events.
Yeah.
You know, so that was just kind of our thing. What you think?
That's pretty much it. A lot, and then honestly, once it started to be like a boom of podcasting, like people would say, "You should do a podcast. You should do a podcast." And so, as you know, obviously there are different types of podcasts.
Right.
Like you said, you have a guest base. There are some podcasts where it's just one person and they don't have guests often, and they just get on there and they just talk.
Yeah.
There are podcasts that are strictly based on music. It's just so many different things, and I never wanted to do it by myself.
Okay.
And I never also wanted to have to depend on, am I going to be able to have a guest this week? Or, you know, that, because you probably know, that could be a stressor in itself.
Yeah.
So I just always felt like me and my friends really, like, if people could just hear us, if they could really hear what we be saying, like, they would be like, what the fuck? So I'm sorry, I'm trying very hard.
Do your thing.
I said the S word twice, girl, and I was like,
Y'all both might be a 3 apiece, but who's counting? Who's counting? Do your thing. Do your thing.
So I just was like, yeah, I want to do this. And I can have these conversations with anybody, but two of the people that I most was like, this is how I feel every time I have a conversation with them is Ciara and Ray.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to Ray, by the way.
hey, girl.
Our third leg to the tripod.
Gotcha.
So when I decided to do it, I just was like, can y'all do this with me? Like, and they were game, and we did what we could do, and then COVID hit and all that, and it kind of knocked a lot of shit out of place. And dang it, another one.
Trying. You are really trying though.
I'm really doing a good job.
She is trying.
If y'all
guys.
listen to our show, it is.
My mama stopped listening after episode 2. Let me tell you.
Well, see, this is the thing. With this, it's just more of some cool. So you can pop it.
Okay.
I don't want you to not be yourself. Be yourself.
But we don't want your listeners to be like, oh, these.
Well, I'm trying to give up cussing for May anyway.
I
So
didn't,
this is just.
I didn't already seen the vulgars of the vulgars in this thing. I didn't seen it, so it's cool. But listen, I want to tell you this. It's being very being honest.
Mm-hmm.
Before I got into this, it was y'all and Stay Before the Pod. Mm-hmm. That was all I ever seen in Kansas City. Like that was that.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember jumping on the Clubhouse and having a conversation with one of the young boys, and we talking. And he like, hey, man, get with so-and-so and them. They got what you need as far as the advice. But I was like, man, what is this? What is this about? Like, because I'm seeing guy I used to work with, he posting it every week. I'm like, hold on, bro. Like, what's going down? Like, hold on, bro. Like, you posted this, like, you got some shares in this, some time shares or something. So I go to listen. I'm like, okay, power, current events. What you think about this? I'm like, okay, I like it. So I liked it because I felt like it was needed for the city. So this right here for me was, how can we shed light on Kansas City? Have the regular workers, the everyday people, the celebrities, the who's, but have it genuine people too.
Yeah. Because
I'm big on just having general conversation. As I tell everybody all the time, my thing is more or less to know people. Because I don't want to believe that that in this world everybody thinks like I think. So my thing with having the guests come on is I want to show people that I'm not the only one that thinks like this, or it's another way. We go outside right now and change a tire. You might say, hey, put the park brake on first. I might say, put something behind the back wheel. We still going to get the job done at the end of the day. You see what I'm saying? So with that, I thought it was dope to see them, how they was doing it as far as Save for the Pod, and then to see how y'all was doing it. So it was like an inspiring thing where I could say role models in the sense of like, hey, okay, you can do it, but use this format, but be true to who you are. So I thought that was, I thought that was dope. So when you looking at it, right now, if you could talk to the younger you in the sense of like life and everything that you kind of seen, what would you tell the young version of yourself right now?
Girl, do not call him back.
On me.
That's funny.
On me.
Experience things. Take the risk. Do it.
Yeah.
I was very stagnant with a lot of things. I could have traveled a lot. My dad was in the Air Force for like 26 years, something like that. I didn't go a lot of places just because I wanted to be up under my mama or my friends. I was, when I was in high school.
Yeah.
So I just wouldn't do much. The younger me would have taken the risk. I would have spent my senior year in London.
That'll tough.
But then I'm like, I don't know, because I know I probably wouldn't have either of my kids, honestly. So I don't know. But
or you would have just had some babies by a top boy.
Maybe
Top boy.
Maybe 21 Savage would have been my baby daddy.
Probably,
huh?
It's a nice.
I hate a missed opportunity, but I love my kids though. So shout out to me. But
me.
But no, just honestly, just do it.
Do it.
I think I sat on a lot of opportunities.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't take the risk.
And don't call him back.
That too.
You know what? I can genuinely say that probably for most of my life, I've really just done what the hell I wanted to do.
Yeah.
For real. So, I mean, I don't know if that's good or bad, but
that's your story.
it just, I pretty much and I'm still very much like that. So
So free spirit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm just like, whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. The book is already written.
It's just on you to make the pages reality. That's
The
what you're
book
saying?
is already written. Listen, God already knew I was gonna be sitting right here smoking hookah with y'all long before I decided to say
The book is already
Yeah,
written.
it's
I like
already
that.
written.
That might
Like-
be the one. That might be the one, bro.
whatever I'm gonna do, whichever decision I make, it was already said that decision was gonna be made.
Yeah.
So
you don't think you can counter?
fuck it, we ball.
Well, you can though.
Yeah.
I think you can because you have choices. Free
I mean,
will.
you have choices,
It's that
but
free will. But I understand what
it
you're saying.
helps me to
too,
not
though.
agonize over
Yeah.
That's dope.
decisions as much. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because it's like, whatever it's gonna be, it's gonna be.
Yeah.
So while it is like whatever decision I make is the decision that was gonna be made. It is what it is. I also am still, cautious and kind of like, okay, weigh my options and stuff. But I just don't. I'm not gonna agonize over it though.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
In the moment.
Yeah.
That's where we differ because I'm like exact opposite.
I'm a mixture at times.
Yeah, super hard on myself. Like, no, I should have.
Yeah.
But that's one of the things too about our pod too that was a thing that I really enjoy is like between Ciara, Ray, and I, we all like you just don't know what you're gonna get.
That's true.
No.
That's
You
true.
don't know what you're gonna get.
That's
We
true.
might all agree. We might all disagree.
Yeah.
It might be 2-on-1. You just never know.
That's
So,
true.
Yeah.
So when you going into that, first of all, I got to show my people some love. We're at the Pure Hookah Lounge, 3419 Main Street, Kansas City, Missouri. My people came in today, saying, she said, I like the walls. I like how it look in here.
Oh, the aesthetic is dope.
So, so they always take care of me when they can. When you come in, holler at my boy E. P. Tell them to see you. Tell them good days, great nights, seeing you. They'll take care of you the best way they know how. So it's always a vibe.
y'all gonna get some free shit.
No, I ain't gonna tell
I'm
you
just
that.
playing.
But they don't say that because he don't play that. He's an artist and he's sensitive about
I'm
his
just
business.
playing.
But just tell him I sent you. You never know. Might be a gift card or something. Where you know
Put it
you're
on Al's tab.
it's something. It might work. It might work. Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows? So when we looking at like pod and you coming across like the big thing right now in the city is about the music and the DJs and how people feel like you get on. When y'all was doing the pod, was it ever a thought of like, how can I monetize this deal, or it was just more or less of like just have fun with it?
I would say when we started, I mean, just in general, period. Even now, should we start to record again or whatever?
Yeah,
it's always been something that we wanted to do just to have fun, and it was kind of like if we start to make money off of it or whatever, then that's fine. But we always just wanted to be true to us. Mm-hmm. So like we not about to have no just artists on here just to be having some like if you're not someone that we listen to or one of us listens to or something like that, like we're not just gonna have you just to have you. Even when people are like, oh well, we'll pay or whatever, like that don't matter to us because the integrity of what you put out is that matters. So when it comes to that sort of thing, anybody that has been on our show, whether it's music or otherwise, has been people that we really deal with, people that we really like admire their work. If they do clothes, we wear their clothes. If if it's Casey Soul, then we really go to those events and we really like Ray and C are kind of sneakerheads like that.
Yeah.
So like they really do that, So
that's dope.
Even the artists, like we really we listen to you. So that has always been important to us personally. The money part, I mean, I get it. This is a $1 billion industry.
You do it right, yeah.
I get it, but at the same time, it's like you want to make sure that what you're doing, we can make some money, but we still want to make sure we're true to us as we're doing it.
No
So
doubt.
if the opportunity comes along to make money while we're still being genuine, then but I'm not about to just be.
You ain't selling yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. So no Saturday like putting the dress on and then to get where you got. Okay, I got what you. So like with me right now, I'm having the hardest time with that. Mm-hmm. I want to see everybody on the show. Yeah. I want them on there for different reasons because I think I see the world half full, not half empty. I see you where you're gonna be, not where you at.
Right.
So when I deal with people, I want to see if I can bring the challenge to me is to sit down with people. When I first started this thing, I had 3 questions. 3 grew to 5. 5 grew to 10. Had some fillers just in case this didn't go. Could pause it and tell you, hey, listen, if you don't want this show to be what it's going to be, we can do 20 minutes and go home.
Right.
I got shit I can be doing. I want to go 2-stepping anyway. It's Wednesday.
All right.
So, like, that was just, you know what I'm saying? But as I got into it and found my niche, the challenge was to get people, like, not to name drop. I want to see if I can do a ride wave because he doesn't talk. People who don't talk to people, I want to see if I can peel them layers off of them.
But
You know what I'm saying?
your show is also, like you said earlier, we have differently
Yeah.
based shows.
Yeah.
Your goal is to interview people and do that. You know, like you said, most of our shows are just us. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to that, that's of course that would be that's an amazing goal to have as an interview based show.
Yeah.
So that makes all the sense. To be like, I want whoever I feel like is doing something or, on the show. Whereas with us, we want people on there, but I don't want it to seem like we are knowledgeable about things that we're not.
Right.
I don't want to have you on there and I ain't never bought nothing from you. I ain't never,
or don't plan on never buying nothing from you.
I don't want to do that. But then on the flip side, we used to do this thing called Small Business Saturdays.
Yeah.
On our podcast page where we would post different small businesses on our socials that people are following, and we would shout them out on that week's episode of the pod. So that was one thing that we did that we might not necessarily have you on the show.
But we're going to give you some love, some kind of
just a little spotlight because, doing this, I'm sure, I don't know what but I'm pretty sure, Good days, great nights.
Right.
I'm sure you're doing numbers.
No, I'm blessed.
Yeah.
I'm blessed.
So
we can do some more.
When you have that platform, though, even if it's not in a direct, have you on, I'm going to interview, I'm going to do some of that. But if you have that, people are looking at you and we say, hey, you know what I'm saying? Check out such and such. We mostly use our platform, too, for charity stuff a lot of the time. We did drives.
That's dope.
We did fundraisers, stuff like that.
So okay, hold on. Let that breathe for a sec. So, can I get like a collab, like just to, because I'll do that, some fundraising, some charity.
Yeah.
I'm with that.
Yeah. So what we did is we used to have a KC podcasting community. It still exists.
Okay.
But,
blow the dust off of it.
We haven't recorded in a while.
Yeah.
I don't really know exactly what's going on with Save It, which you say we save it in us. Our mentors to you. They really
listen.
They held our hand.
They really pushed us out there.
No
they
stuff.
really did.
Yeah.
They really did. And so it was them and a few other podcasts, and we just, we got out there. We did a lot of fundraising, and like I said, we did drives and stuff. We had a charity day, speed dating event. That was fun.
Was it?
That was cute.
Yeah. And so, that was kind of more what we were.
Yeah, I'm with it.
So
I'm with it. Even, if y'all don't want to press record, y'all can always come hang with Eddie Kane. I do panels and all that. Like, I'm just saying, so this is my thing. You know what I'm saying? Even with them, I tell a nigga all the time, come on. Because if we do this the right way now, I'm already trying to get my 6 months. Me and Corey, my guy, topics, pictures, photography. We talk. And the thing is big on, planning ahead. I'm already sick. These 6 months is already done for the top of the year. My goal is to get it to where next year around this time, if it's a new artist, they gotta come through. They gotta come. Your budget, you gotta put that in your budget now.
That's the way you gotta plan doing this. Though.
But I'm saying they gotta come see you, and maybe say for instance they don't want to see Good Days, Great Nights, but they want Al and they want me to interview with you, or they want a Nick or TJ or whatever to interview with Ashita, or you send all the different ones, or Marcus. If you put the coalition together, you still got to come through and do all these, but we'll give you what you want for your main one, but you're going to do all these. You got to come through here.
Right. Yeah.
I think if the city do that, and just to go back to that as far as the ongoing conversation nowadays is that if y'all do that and come through and see us, it'll build up everybody. everybody
You're
will
not wrong,
get. You see what I'm saying?
That was kind of the purpose of the Kansas City podcast community.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, we all are here with each other. If we have any questions about,
Yeah.
this or that, if you need any, if you're looking for a guest, if you're looking to come on a show, if you're looking, like that was the purpose of it. And it's died down a lot. But like you said, blow a little dust off of it, figure it out.
Yeah.
All it takes is a couple posts, a couple.
Yeah, it's still people that post in there though. Like, it's still people that post in there all the time, post their new episodes of their stuff, post questions. Like, so it's not.
Man, give me the password. I'll go in there and check it out.
I'm gonna make you an admin.
Right.
Admin, let me go in there and check it out.
I think I'm the only admin in there now,
Let-
but I'll make you an admin.
Make me an admin. Let me know. Check it out.
Yeah.
All right. So when you look at your life and where you're at right now, if you can master one skill, one skill, what would you?
Personal or professional?
Both.
Shawnee.
Both. Both. I said it for a reason. Both. So if
So
you
we
can
get one of each.
do whatever you want to do, this your day.
I'm smoking hookah. Give me a second.
One skill. What would you master right now?
Personal. I really want to learn how to do my makeup.
You want to learn to make makeup?
I do. Listen, I was practicing last night.
Okay.
And my daughter came downstairs. Was like, "What are you doing?"
She said, "Let it go."
She said, "Please stop playing with me."
I had to swipe it off because kids are they will embarrass you.
And they'll tell you straight out.
Yeah,
She said, "You will embarrass yourself."
So you would.
for real.
So makeup.
Makeup would be a personal one. I'm just like I follow makeup pages on TikTok. Like I'm on it all day. I'm like I could do this, and then when I sit down and do it, I'm like I cannot do this shit.
You don't have the patience for it,
I don't think I have the steady hand or something. I think it's the steady hand I need.
or you dominant right hand.
Yeah.
Let's try your left hand. See how it goes.
You want me looking crazy for
You
real?
want you to look like a clown.
Listen, I'm about to do this when ain't nobody around.
You got
If
to.
you come down here talking about me, everybody going to bed.
Yeah.
It's never a good day when I'm not having a good day. So
Bad day,
my God.
bad day, worst night.
bad day, worst night. Period.
I heard that. What you got?
I would say, I guess this kind of actually works professionally and personally. I need to be more consistent. I need with so many things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With so many things, I need to be more consistent. So that's really pretty much it. I'm gonna keep it PG.
I'm a piggyback on that one.
Consistency.
For professional. I need to be more consistent too, because I'll start something and be like, I was supposed to start this. Let me go start this. But no, I want to hear y'all R-rated.
I'm a to-do lister. Like if I don't write it down and have it and I'm able to like check it off as I go,
Oh, yeah.
it won't get done.
That's a fact.
It
If it's
will
not on
not
my
get
calendar,
done.
it doesn't exist. I want to hear your R-rated one though,
What you got?
because now I'm interested. So what's up?
Girl,
Sip this water early.
we is not doing that. I need one more shot of tequila.
Listen,
This is more than a shot, Al. What you got going on?
how? I'll finish mine so you can finish yours.
We'll come back around to it.
Okay, let me put some ice in here and mix
right.
my juice. Cause
She don't want to talk about it.
That's it. That's basically
Al is
what
not a good bartender.
That's the. Well, listen, that ain't my thing. But what is what makes a hit record in Kansas City? What makes it?
In Kansas City?
In Kansas
It has to
City.
be catchy.
Quotable.
Yeah, quotable. It has to be catchy.
Quotables.
Like
Okay.
Freak Block Tales. He referenced so many Kansas City, you know,
Yeah.
staples. It has to be.
I just did it.
Yeah, just catchy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it has to be catchy. It has to be something about Kansas City. You know, Kansas City niggas love Kansas City. Like
Okay.
Till they leave.
till they leave.
Yeah. So
then
is that rap or is that but R&B? Does it have to be? Like what
I
makes
don't
it?
feel like it. I feel like good R&B here.
Yeah.
I feel like the R&B here that I hear.
Yeah.
It sounds like it could be from anywhere.
Yeah.
But I feel like anytime I hear a rapper from here rap, I feel like, oh, that's a Kansas City nigga.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
the only person that I felt like when I first heard them, he didn't sound like, oh, this is a Kansas City
Let me see
dude.
what
Is
you about to
Kai.
say.
Yes.
He's the only one.
Listen.
Yes.
So I would give you your flat. She put me on Kyle Kelly. I ain't know.
And for real.
That's our nephew.
I ain't know.
That's our TT baby.
I'm trying to. I talked to her. We just got to get the schedule to line up.
Oh yeah,
We gotta get
he's good. Kai is he was the first musical artist that we had. I think it's kind of only musical.
He was, but he gives such a good interview.
He is,
and he's so young. He's a baby. You wouldn't even know though.
Right.
he
because
just
he's
turned 22. His birthday was yesterday.
But when we interviewed him, he wasn't even.
Oh, yeah,
couldn't
he
even
wasn't.
drink
Yeah.
yet. He wasn't. You know, and I was like, "This is our nephew.
Yes,
This is our baby."
I love Kai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's so
Yeah.
good.
It's
He
like-
is
I think-
genuinely one of my favorites
He's one of
out of
your
Kansas City, and that's not even because we have like personal ties. Like
Yeah.
he's really good. Like
That's
he's
dope.
producing,
Yeah.
the modeling. Like he's
Talented.
dope all around.
That's
He
dope.
really is.
That's dope.
Boy, I always got an idea.
Yeah.
Like,
So you said it got to be catchy. It gotta have some Kansas City in it some kind of way.
I just feel like that's how. Besides Kai, that's how. I mean,
That's
he's
how they get
catchy
it to
too,
hook.
but
That's how they get
Mm-hmm.
people to hook them. You know,
Yeah.
when people when it's some sort of familiarity.
yeah.
The girls can't come in there and like request it. Like if a couple of them in there come in there and say,
I
"Hey,
mean, people can request all they want to,
yeah,
but you know,
they got the pop."
it's up to. I feel like it's a time and a place to break new records,
Yeah.
and like
I think you need a summer song. You need that summertime, man. Everybody
Yeah,
need that summer
yeah.
kick.
summertime is probably the easiest, the best. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, you either got that, like you said, on the grill, we outside,
Yeah.
or you got that ass shaking song.
You got to
or-
have one of them.
Yeah, like, but everybody ain't artists like that, and I really personally feel like a lot of the artists don't want to put in the work that has to be done to, you know, like this generation in general is very entitled.
Think so?
I do think
yeah.
so.
I know so. Well, go ahead. tell the story.
They very much are like, oh, I got views, oh, I got followers, then I should be rich.
Listen,
I should
listen.
be. You should be checking for me.
Listen.
Right.
Like, I still don't know who you are.
Sorry.
You know what I'm saying? So, I just think that that's something that I don't. When we were younger, like, and the people were doing those parties, and they had songs that they was outside. It was
Like hot summer nights type stuff.
flyers on a pole, flyers on poles, and you know what I'm saying? Like they all that. Nobody does it like that no more. They don't do that. So
I mean, do you think that that's still needed to go back to that? In the sense of like, do you think that would be if they get back on that foot grind instead of just relying on Instagram and relying on
I do think it would
Facebook?
help. I feel like you gotta kiss babies and shake hands a little bit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? People are more inclined to care about what you're doing if they actually know who you are.
Yeah.
And especially when you think we're older, like a lot of these people are younger. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So we're not gonna just run across you.
But you got to get your feet together too, because I need you. Like, it's time to two-step. You're getting older.
I know how to two-step.
Barely. Listen, so
It's me that's barely she.
it's barely. Listen, so
I just don't know how to let y'all lead.
that was the part. That was the part. So I want to let you know you don't let them. But so I'm looking at it.
You was a shady host.
Thank you. When I'm looking at like the cats with the rap stuff, I'm not big on rap. Mm-hmm. If I do listen to rap, I got to tell stories.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
I like stories. I like stuff that I can relate to too. But I appreciate rap. You know what I'm saying, for what it is. I'm big on R&B. That's more my thing, more soulful, more vibes.
All right, Gerald.
It got to be. It got to be.
That.
It got to be. You see, you got Escape on the table. You got one of the baddest soundtracks ever made on the table.
Period.
Above the Rim was like, that's just one of the
Top
ones.
tier.
But I do think the groundwork has to be made. I do think that they need to go out and be in the public.
Mm-hmm.
And not be in the public like, hey, I'm here. It's enough. But
Yeah.
really walk around, interact, shake hands, high fives.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, man? I'm so-and-so, so-and-so. This is
It's
what
my
I'm doing.
socials. Follow me.
Yeah, holler at me on this kind of way. So I do think
Yeah.
that that's needed. I think it's a lost art in having conversation.
It is.
I think because everybody feels like you got to be so tough. You know, when I came into church, it was more or less of like, hey, y'all, how can I kick? Let's kick it. I needed it at that time
Yeah.
for what my mentor was, but I just want to have a good time.
Yeah.
As my people in Omaha say, I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Are you from Omaha?
Nah, one of my folks is. Don't do me.
I was gonna say I'm finna go.
Yeah, no, I got some of my.
Wait a minute.
I'm talking like.
What you mean? Don't do you? Because I'm from Omaha.
That's cool. It's all
But you
right.
said don't
Lake
do
Street,
me.
like
Why
Lake,
not,
or we
though?
talking like
He from
30th,
Wyandotte.
Ames
Don't
and
mean
stuff.
that.
Ames. Okay,
Yeah, so-
I can't wait to tell y'all this. The Boondocks. I can't wait. I got our Omaha in here. Like timeout chicken?
Omaha.
Like timeout chicken?
Yeah.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. I mean, I'm up there.
Yeah.
I'm up
Is
there.
that good chicken?
Just listen.
Yes.
It's something like
Yeah.
it's
You want
something
to go to
like
Omaha and get some?
Shawnee, you know, I go.
We drove to St. Louis for checkers one time or
Yeah.
rallies.
It was
All the way and
Just-
drove right home.
come on. Wife.
we sat in the parking lot for like 30 minutes. We went through the drive-thru twice. Ate and came home. We got home about 2-3 in the morning.
That's a real girl's trip.
Hey, it was lit.
I'm not gonna play with you.
Shout out to us.
But I do got some folks out there in the O.
We
And
do
they,
just be
and
doing
they show
stuff.
they show me some love.
Yeah.
So they definitely give mad love for that.
Nice.
So when you think about your dreams and you think about your legacy, what are some of your dreams that you want to, like goals you want to accomplish next 5 years, next 10, next 30 days? What's your dreams?
Long term, I'm not ready to share them yet,
That's fine.
but we'll see. Short term, if you know, you know, but it's really just been a clusterfuck
Yeah.
in my world lately. Not in there's been some bad, I don't want to say bad, but just, tragic things that have happened, and there have been a lot of good, more good than bad for sure. So really just trying to replan and rebuild, and not even rebuild because nothing really fell apart, just had to reorganize, restructure some things. So just really short term, making sure my family's straight, making sure, everything's in order. I don't really have an answer for you because everything is just kind of...
No, that's cool, but it sounds like you at the end of the storm. Like you can see the sunlight, maybe? Can you see the sunlight, maybe? Are you optimistic of the sunlight?
I'm optimistic.
Okay.
And I kept saying hope yesterday, and my boyfriend was like, ain't no room for hope and faith. And so I thought I was like, all right, you're right. So, but, just
faith is there, but I don't. I get mad about the hope part.
Yeah.
These days.
The faith is definitely there. So just move. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
But the light at the end of the tunnel always. But you just never know how things are going to pan out, and I'm okay with where things land, I guess you could say. So we had a plan, and we got to move some things around, and that's cool. But so I haven't made a new plan because God ain't about to laugh at me this soon.
Right. So is it more or less of allowing the plan to be like...
Yeah, it's just allowing God to do what he do, and then, kind of, like I said, reorganize and stuff. So.
I told you that book wrote.
Yeah, the book is definitely...
That book is wrote. That's tough.
When I
When
I look back on everything, I'm like, there's not really much I could have done differently to prevent how things have been happening. So,
yeah.
And I'm cool with it, because I've still been less than highly favored in the storm, so I'm good.
No doubt.
So, yeah.
What you got?
I would say short term, the wintertime, I really was mentally, like, drained. Like, I was really kind of fucked up in the winter. Mm-hmm. So, I would say just staying on top of my own mental health. And also getting this bag, man. Like,
Period.
like, I have really been about my money, but also I'm trying to make sure that I think COVID and being on lockdown and all that, I'm a people person. Like, she's talking about she's a only child and she like her alone. I love to be around people.
Me too.
I do not like that alone shit.
I'm being like house quiet.
Now, maybe if I done had a little bit too much social interaction, I can, but still, like, too much is too much, So, I feel like I'm short term. I want to make sure I'm traveling. I want to make sure I'm making memories with my kids, making memories with my friends, and just other than that, just doing it as I always been doing, what I fucking want to do. So
that's cool. That's cool.
Short term, that's it. I mean, we have been like, I don't know. It just feels like something always happens whenever we like plan. Like, okay, we gonna start recording again.
Yeah.
It feels like something always happens, like every time. So, we want it to be an organic, okay, now is the time to come back and get to it situation. So,
gotcha.
And it will be.
It will be.
It will be.
And I do think it will happen again. But one thing I did definitely learn while potting and getting it together. Okay, emergency.
They got to come through here. Act like you don't know. Let them breathe through for a minute. Bingo, we got action.
All right,
Book
I'm
them,
about
Danny.
to freestyle. Hold up.
Book them, Danny. We got action.
One thing I did learn is like this potting is very much hard work.
Yeah.
It's a lot of planning. It's a lot of executing. It is a lot of mingling. It is a lot of money. It is a lot of a lot.
Right.
So, I like the last post we even made on our podcast page was like, hey, we need to take some time. You know what I'm saying? We didn't think it was gonna be this much time, but it was. But that's still, regardless. Whenever we do start recording again, it's something that I feel like we still are gonna make our own mental health and our own physical health and all that a priority, because again, this is something we doing for fun.
Yeah.
You know, and once it starts not being fun, it's like, all right,
I don't want to do it.
exactly.
I don't want to do it if it ain't fun.
So, you know, that's just keeping that in perspective. But that is a goal that I hope is more of a short term goal versus a long term goal.
Yeah.
Getting back going, but you know, that just all depends because life be lifing.
Life be life.
Life be life, and definitely. So with that mental thing, I really had to take these last couple weeks. Mm-hmm. I had to.
You got to.
And I'm running. I'm hitting my dog. Hey, I want to record this week. I want to record this week.
Yeah.
I want to record this week. He's like, hey, get somewhere, sit down for a minute.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I had to regroup. It's like you say, it do cost. It's time. That's the
higher cost.
That's the point. It's time. And then talking to Nick. Sometimes you put this thing out here, it's a seed. It ain't gonna come back like you think it's supposed to come back. So it messes with you. You dig what I'm saying?
Thought you planted a rose.
So
Here
the
come
book-
back a dandelion.
like you said, the book is written.
It's written.
I'm thinking like, hey, this gonna be the one.
Yeah.
And the ones that you think ain't, or you think like, okay, they gonna fool with this one. But then you go back and look at the numbers, you like,
My favorites are never the ones that the people
That's a
want.
fact.
They're
all of them
never the
have
ones.
like that. But it's some of them you be like, oh, this gonna be the one.
Yeah.
But when you get the joint in your box and they're like, hey, boy, this was the. Hold on, man. You kind of had me in my box a little bit.
Yeah.
Like people like the panels, but it take a lot to get all them people
Everybody
in one
together,
room,
Yeah.
same time, same channel. Then you got, my dog. He booked and busy.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it has to align
For sure.
in the sense of what we, saying, like what we trying to do, because that was the design of this. Put me in a place where I need to be, put him in the place where he supposed to be. You see what I'm saying? Or vice, or however you want to word it.
Yeah.
So, but the mental thing, I love that y'all said that, because people don't think that everyday people, they look at you on social media, they look at you how you live your life, or they see you kicking it. They don't see them days that it don't make sense.
Oh my God.
They don't see them days where you kind of like, what am I gonna eat this with this? This don't really go together.
Yeah.
And it's not on the sense of like living outside of your means, but it's just like
Everyday
life.
life. Yeah.
Like life.
Yeah.
So this, I'm cool with y'all. I don't want to go around here. I gotta speak to him.
Yeah.
I gotta speak to this person.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta talk to him. So that be my things. Like some days, like, why? You see me. You see the work I'm doing. I see your work. Let's work.
Yeah.
And that's easy.
So,
I think sometimes people like take it and like, man,
they don't be on that.
They don't.
They don't.
But I'm in the place now. I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Last season, a couple weeks, I was not okay. When I tell you I wasn't okay, like, well, I gotta kiss their ass.
Yeah.
Don't.
And then you asking people, like you asking people, like, hey, I want this person. Okay, cool. All right, well, yeah, I'll do it, but you got to give me this.
You got it, brother.
I had to learn that.
Yeah.
But I had to learn it the hard way.
Yeah.
I had to learn it the hard way. We teasing each other. It's like, I can't get on the show. At first, I'm thinking she blowing smoke because I'm on her.
Yeah.
When I first come out, I'm like, hey, man, listen.
Yeah.
Come on. She's like, all right, cool. Yeah, I do it. We all in the clubhouse with the toxic. They making jokes.
Yeah.
She'll crack a good days, great nights joke or whatever. I'm thinking, okay, cool. We say we on the text joint. She's like, I'm ready. I'm thinking she playing the whole time.
Oh no, she
Finally,
looked
one
at
day she lit. Hey, what's up?
No,
I said you done had every mother
Yeah. No. She
up on this show.
She's been talking about it for a while, and like you said, life be lifing.
Life be life.
And I know it was a lot of times we recorded when we really should have. There have been times that we should have been taking mental breaks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And that's just that. But
it got to a point where I felt like I was telling people, like, I'm literally working a full-time job that I'm paying. Like, I'm paying out to do all of this work. Like, I don't think, like, people really do not understand how much of a toll it takes, especially to do a weekly show.
Yeah.
Because we were weekly.
13 episodes.
Yeah, so we didn't even do seasons.
No, I got to break it down.
We kept going. Like, we just kept going.
But that's a great idea, though.
Yeah, to break it up.
To break it down like that, because we was just in there every week, no matter what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
And there have been times that we probably shouldn't have been in there every week, no matter what was going on.
Right.
So, should have been at the house trying to get it together. So, you know.
But you live and you learn.
Definitely
Figure those things out. Mm-hmm. I think at a point it got to be like, well, we don't want to disappoint people. We don't want to, you know what I'm saying? But then it's like, hey, man,
listen,
if it ain't no more me, you're going to be real disappointed.
Yeah. If we missed the episode, definitely was going to hear about it.
Oh, gosh.
So
we still, they be like, what we get? I be like,
don't say that. Don't say that.
We don't talk about Bruno.
yes. But no.
Okay.
Yeah.
No doubt. So I got 2 more before we get ready to get up out of here.
Okay.
Give me your 5 Kansas City songs.
Oh, God.
When you hear them. You didn't think I was going to double back and get you, right?
Because you know what I'm about to say.
I know. So I need
5.
Give me 3. Give me 3.
I'm going to do my best.
Let me see.
Are we doing? Can we make our list? Can we mash our list together?
Yeah,
because we very.
Come on with it. What you got?
We going
something right now. Let you.
Are we gonna go low to high? Because I already know our number one.
Stop playing with me. This day, when did Brian and Terry wedding become our wedding?
Our number one is definitely OG Stack a Dollar.
Period. Period.
Hey, it don't matter what we doing. You play that.
You can run it back if you're ready for me to go, because I'm gonna be real winded after
that. Play the song.
You want it?
Play the song.
OG Stack a Dollar. That's a fat tone. Okay, for them that don't know, go ahead.
No, bullshit aside. And then what else?
I love Hey Honey.
Oh yeah, Hey Honey.
Respect it.
For my third one, I'm going Freak Block Tales.
Okay, Freak Block Tales.
Okay.
I love Freak Block Tales, but
the one we already know, the 1 is Fat Tone. You ain't got to put the other ones in order.
Okay.
Just do your thing.
Yeah, Fat Tone number 1.
Yeah, he the one.
We might can do 5 if Shawnee got some more.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna go. Who Wanna Funk? Dre Youngin. That's taking it back. That's taking it back.
You gotta relax.
Oh gosh, we were some wild kids. We were some wild and crazy kids, man.
I know it's a producer we know. He got a couple of his. We ain't gonna give him one. No R&B.
You know what?
Nothing.
Listen, and shout out to NWG. Shorty on My Heels. That is my song. I love that song. Cara singing it right now. That's my listen.
Okay. One more. One more.
I could go. Let's get high. Let's get
drunk. I was about to say Tech 9.
I would definitely say Tech 9.
Planet Rock.
Planet Rock.
Yeah. Planet Rock. I guess
The Calm Before the Storm.
Let's think.
Yeah.
Bitch, quit calling.
Oh my God. I didn't even think about that one.
Okay. Come on, give me one good one.
Let me think.
Now talk about it. We gotta put Nephew in there.
Talk about
he
it.
premiered that song on our show. That song mean a lot to us.
Yeah, it does mean a lot to us.
Talk about it. In the sense of emergencies, life be life.
Yeah.
Something
was to happen to you. Who the first person you call?
Not Shawnee, because that bitch is not answering the fucking phone.
My mama.
Listen, she's so hard to catch up with. Like,
my mama, and go call you back like you wrong.
We used to live across the street from each other. I used to just ring her doorbell.
She's stressed about that now.
I'll be like, I'm going to ring her neck.
Yeah.
So not Shawnee.
I'm telling you, I'm not using my lifeline on the homie.
No,
and my player partner, but I promise you.
Y'all ever seen that meme that's like, you could call one person, if they don't answer the phone, you live. If they do, you die. Who you calling?
If they don't answer,
and I live.
I'm calling you.
Call Shawnee. I'm gonna live.
I'm
That's gonna be the one time she
I'm
gonna
Benjamin
answer.
Buttoning out that thing with her.
The one time she gonna
Hello,
answer.
hello. I felt like you want to die today.
I got like, no, I really got
The
3
book
people.
is written, nigga.
Oh me.
Wrap it up.
Who you
Oh my
got?
God.
Who you
I
call?
only got 3 people. I got 3 people that always answer when I call.
Okay.
My mama.
Okay, you and mama together. That takes her out the equation. Who next?
My man.
Okay, y'all three together.
he gonna answer.
Y'all went to Ponderosa, got some wings.
No, but my
Tire don't work.
No, my best friend Rob though, he always answer the phone.
You always answer for me.
Every single time. He gonna pick up.
So my also challenge is, do you have numbers memorized? So if your phone
Yeah, I
dead.
do.
You got that?
do. Yep, I got their numbers memorized.
Those 3 for sure.
4. I'm gonna die with her. But yeah.
No, that's good. What about you?
My mama, my sister. We said 3. Is it 3 people? Yeah. My mama and my sister. My grandma.
They gonna answer.
Yeah.
You got them memorized by heart.
Car phone always on.
Do not disturb.
I would have said
Yeah.
Lala, but she don't be answering like that no more.
Hey,
Well, she
leave my
work from
dog
home,
alone,
so-
man.
That's my
Leave-
cousin.
I know,
She
but
gonna
leave
call you
her-
right back
yeah.
though. She will call you right back.
Nigga, I'm already dead. He
Yeah.
ain't put 2 in my head. 1.
You right.
I'm out here.
Terrible.
Yeah. My 3 is my mama, my mom, my sister, my grandma.
Okay. So I challenge everybody.
Sarah answer.
Definitely. You just not, but it's cool.
Shawty
That's
is not gonna
I ain't
answer.
ashamed.
So
If I answer the phone, will you call me?
She gotta.
You probably.
I can tell you right now on one hand, you've never answered the first time I've called.
No, it has to be some shit
Never. Like, hey, what's up? It's always like,
My phone be on silent.
yeah, that's a good one.
It do.
Yeah,
I
me
don't
too.
know what I'm gonna do if I ever lose it for real, because my phone be on silent.
Get the watch and
I
buzz.
had
That
one.
motherfucker
I
lost
it.
too. Motherfucker's gone. She found it.
I'm
I'm
gonna get a
like,
new one.
So
for what?
the reason why I asked, COVID came through, but also
Fuck, dude.
and his cousins, or Marianne and the rest of them. So check it. When it came through, you find yourself in places where you like, bro, I'm bored. Who can help me off this? Because cabin fever was real during that time. But then you have life changes. You just want to have some life changes. So when that shifted, and you go into HR and you go in your contacts, and they be like, "Hey, who's your emergency contact?" That shit bothered me. Had me in a fucked up
Yeah.
place. Because you want to give it to your parents, but you feel like, shit, y'all didn't raise me.
That girl still raising me.
You gonna keep
Nah,
raising me?
they raising me, but I don't. I just now it's probably
I
probably
think maybe this is a
my
man
sister.
woman thing again.
It gotta be
Because
you
my
gonna
mama,
keep
girl,
raising
you was
me.
gonna mama me.
Period.
The hell?
No, mom dudes. My parents. I got a dope set. I got a quad. You know what I'm saying? My mom and dad was never married.
Yeah.
But they both are married to they, you know, what I'm saying, to their
Spouses.
people, right? They all be like, "Hey, you too prideful sometimes. Just call." But
What's your sign? Al?
I'm a Virgo.
Men are proud.
God.
I'm a
my
Virgo.
dad.
I'm
Men
a
are so
Virgo.
proud though.
But I'm way better.
That's
I called
good.
my dog today. I had to vent. I'm learning that
Yeah.
important because I'm the one you call for everything.
Please.
You dig what I'm
Virgos
saying?
are naturally like
Yeah.
y'all feel like y'all are providers though. So
Yeah.
y'all don't. So when you need something, they feel like it make you feel away.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
It make you feel away. It's
definitely.
like
You said you want me,
I need some. Nah, I'm supposed to be the.
and I'm hot if you can't do it.
yeah.
I'm hot. Back in '72, I remember I changed your.
72.
I remember I changed your
That's
tie.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
my dad.
Hold on. 72.
I'm added up.
Where your birth
Yes.
certificate
Yes.
at?
I'm
That's my
84,
dad.
but you know how
Oh,
I get
okay.
down.
No, that's my dad though.
Yeah.
For real.
I'm gonna get on case net because you.
Oh, I got a case on there. You can get on there.
What you done did? Oh my god!
I just had a
I'm
joke
going
with
to
somebody
report
today.
back later.
I had a joke with somebody today. They said, "Is your case on there?" No joke. I said, "Yeah, it's on there. You can see it. It's real."
Oh my god!
They didn't want to believe
I
it.
was just joking, but I'm nosy.
Listen, man, I appreciate y'all so much for opening season 4 with me. I appreciate y'all.
We appreciate you for having us.
Yeah,
I
that's
definitely want to do a panel with the pods.
Okay.
I want to do a panel, but I just want to kind of pop it. We can call it the coalition. We can have a table, like set it off, and everybody just kind of go through their thing. And then I think if we can do that and maybe do some drops with that, I think it'll help.
Yeah.
If it's anything that y'all got going on or coming down the pipe, be sure to let me know. Can I get your handles before y'all get ready to get up out of here? Where they can reach you at, where they can check you out at, social media wise? Give them that place with the T on it.
What's the Instagram
The Honey Trap
page.
podcast.
Yeah, the Honey Trap. I can't remember. Some pages are
Honey Trap.
Honey Trap, and some are the Honey Trap.
You don't want to give
Yeah.
me y'all personal Twitters and
You
stuff?
if Al would give me my phone back, I could tell y'all the
You want this?
my personal Instagram is Nichelle Bitchy.
Okay.
I don't be posting on there like that though.
Yeah.
If y'all really want the tea,
That's
follow
a fact.
me on Twitter.
Okay. Tell them where it's at.
Messy McLovin _
That's real. That's real.
I don't know how long y'all gonna want to follow me before y'all gonna want to block me,
Listen,
What you got? Twitter?
personal Twitter,
Okay.
Kane Ciara.
Kane.
Yeah, CAINE.
Okay.
I did it backwards on accident. It was like getting back into the social media world. I hadn't been on social media for a while, so I started my Twitter back up and did it backwards. Whatever. Kane Ciara, Twitter.
Okay.
And then my Instagram is Ciara Won't Chill, CIARA Won't Chill.
The one that you don't unlock and say, except
I did
my dog.
today. My bad.
My dog. Got it.
Listen, I don't, like Shawnee said, I don't post on Instagram like that.
I get
Twitter is my jam and my jelly.
Yeah.
And you might agree with some of the things I have to say. You might not. And then, no. And then Facebook, I really don't be on Facebook like that because my
my Facebook is Shawnee and Nichelle McLovin.
You popping it on
I
there?
be on bullshit there too.
she do. Mine is
I
Sierra
really don't
Kane,
give a fuck.
but
Put you in jail a couple times? They lock you down a couple times?
I had a 30-piece. You know how many times
She
you got to go to
did.
jail to get a 30-piece?
Listen.
That 30-piece scared me straight, though. I'll tell you what.
God is real.
Yeah,
The
that's
book is
thing.
already written.
And that's
All
why,
praises to Allah.
No, but that's why I don't be on Facebook because you put me on Facebook.
It's hard not to be
will
on Facebook,
Never,
though.
I'll be on there like looking, but posting.
Facebook is where I get the most engagement, though, so.
Right.
That's where I post my kids here.
I
Enjoy.
ain't posting them.
I ain't doing that. Listen, man, we're going to get ready to get up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all so much for coming through, showing me some love. Like I said, definitely giving y'all flowers. Y'all.
Well, we appreciate you for finally
Season 4.
inviting us
Season
after
4.
4 seasons.
Season 4.
That's
That
crazy.
was nice opening up with
You
season
been-
4.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You invite your heroes to the 4th season.
Yeah.
All right.
Stupid. You
Yeah.
stupid.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
no,
I got half my first set out. They had to wait too.
Yeah.
Nah, this was good
They
though.
had to wait too.
That is so cute.
I mean,
Make me wet again.
I mean, well,
Make me wet again.
Shawnee gonna fight.
she come with it all the time.
Oh yeah.
Till we meet again, never goodbye. Always see you later. May God be your direction and we be your seatbelt in this thing called life. Y'all be cool, be safe. Do it how y'all know how to do it, man. We out.